Brooks and all was kind of out, like this all happened,
Yeah.
See, old man Rob had a store now, Rob brother, all day. And he first, Jim and Will and James make liquor.
Okay.
They had moonshine fields. They said Will running from the store to the house with a pickup. The old time people told me that they killed him down there on the store and they carried him up on the porch and let him pick out outside. Now, I don't like this.
Oh, exactly. I mean, but I can't find anything on him.
Well,
I can find the stuff on Bradley, but I can't find anything on him.
See, we just kin them brothers.
Right, correct, uh-huh.
So that one wound up in Louisiana then.
The Jones. Jones ended up in,
Johnson.
okay.
And he broke his knee. He got down and got in trouble. They had a pretty nice little farm up there. He just kept morning, heading. Next thing you know, the banker told him no.
And see, I bet you this happened in between the 1920, 1930 census, so that's the reason why he disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
You just explained it.
Now, James, he had got in trouble, had to go to pen. Uncle Jim was one of the nicest old men you ever seen. He married a hall. And she's about as mean, low down as I've got to be. She put them kids up that said, take big pen, take teachers. Big old sewing needles.
Right.
And carry them to school and put them up. Teach them to do soon this job of
Mm-mm.
And these two oldest boys, Bob Brother killed one of them with a pen.
And these are the Joneses.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And they lived where at, roughly?
Out there next to Shade Grove.
Okay.
But
See, you're answering all kinds of doggone questions.
Well, I don't know much.
You don't know much. I've got computers and books, and I have been spending years, and you know a lot.
I failed 29 failed November here. Sitting here in the chair, boy, and bake no more to take a bath, clean up, go out there and floor, and eat or just go eat like it was. I was off sleep. About 45 minutes, I was wiping blood off my face and for a pocketbook.
You went to sleep.
Hurt my knee.
Well, you sure did.
Well, old doctor up at the emergency room don't know who found him, who gave him up. They said everybody tried to eat up. They wiped blood off his face. He got the test. Said, I don't know what had a seizure or what happened to me. I just don't remember nothing. I got up and fell up there. I used to have seizures go to sleep at night. They couldn't wake me up to the cabin in the hospital, put IVs to me.
Well, I had a seizure, but I haven't had any problems since then.
I never had problems daytime, it was night. Well, then think I was dead first I had. She couldn't wake me up and I'd over been down, I get it down. Next thing I know, that IVs running off.
Well, Kevin had that seizure in February. Last year, he was off from work for 6 months.
Yeah. And I was out for like 20 minutes right there in Walmart.
But he hadn't had any more.
Nope. And the doctor said it might not ever come back. But they don't know. I don't know. I went out. I don't remember anything other than walking by the apples. And then I'm down on the floor.
I sat in the chair about like I'm now. I fell where the client chair. So that's why I hit. I put 4 staples in the head.
You probably went to get up and then just passed out. Maybe your blood pressure went low.
That's what they're doing to me now. They won't go back in and put no rock thing in there. Keep that blood go to my legs. So I'll go up on the 7th of February to talk to them. They say I'm supposed to have 3 things for the pacemaker. Got 2.
Oh, it's got 2. Huh?
I'm missing 1.
So it needs 3 wires instead of 2 wires.
They think that's what made it fall.
Okay.
Didn't have the electricity or whatever going to one of the wires, and boom, out you went.
I don't know.
And you probably went to get up, and when you did, you just passed out and hit over here. Well,
But you're looking good. I mean, you are.
I'm looking old.
Well, you're looking
hey,
good.
None
Yeah.
of us have spring chickens
Yeah.
anymore. What are you, 86?
My office says I'm 87. RJ, I was down there.
You said 87, but you're 86.
I'm 86.
Well, see, now I'll be 82 in April. And Wilson would have been 84. And he was 84 in June, would have been 84 in July. So he'll be 85. He's 2 years older than me.
A year and a half doesn't bring me in here. In 2 years and a half.
Yeah, because he was 86. Oh,
See my driver's license,
I was
gold
83.
record, and everything shows I was born in 33. My office I was born in 32.
Oh, okay.
They're arguing on that about it. I said, what's about it?
Yeah.
Now everything shows is why you gonna change anything?
Yeah, you're above 18, you're over 18.
So they're showing you was born in 33 then. And Martha said 32.
Both born in 36.
Yeah, he's born in 36
Yep.
when he
Yeah.
was born. And I was born in 38. So there, like I say, it's 2 years difference in us. Well, not quite. Well, almost 2 years.
So Grandma and Grandpa were working with, or living with Grandpa Route, or something like working with Grandpa Route.
Well, see, ain't there. Well, that's where I was born. That's the only place where I was born.
Okay.
She got disabled in bed, and they then took her in to keep her for the rest of the place
Okay.
while I was born. The Grandpa was out, didn't have too many acres in the coulee hog. He moved out towards Crossroads out there on Howell Hill Road.
That's it, Howell Hill. Yeah.
He moved out there. And he told me like the other day, I said, he took the land down poor, he couldn't raise it. Had a lot of period hills in it.
Uh-huh.
And that's for a lot of telephone poles get ring at last then. They go saw bars and sap bushes. They get bushes get about that tall, then we get no bigger.
So the ground was poor, real poor, yeah. So they had just cows or just, well,
Well, we had a cow, and the grandma's route died from blood poisoning for south of Regner and bit her hand.
mm-hmm.
She took blood poison and died.
So that's in 28. So, yeah, all right.
What they told me that I was for my days.
Well, that's what I've been told too, yeah. And then the house caught on fire. Yeah, the house caught on fire, and one of them was in a wheelchair. And the grandpa route, all he could do is pull the lady out of the doggone, I guess his sister, out of the house before it caught on or burnt down. But it basically burnt down.
I heard this in the, oh, you hear this old tale now. Grandpa Rout was going with an old woman called Beth Shepherd. She get in a big coffee mug. And they said the house burnt and everything. They laying there, for it didn't break or nothing. Mother walked up and took a rock and broke it. I get right there, he'll get drink off out of her cup no more.
Because she was the youngest of the kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now, she had a sister buried over in the old part of Chelsea Cemetery. Died, she's 4 years old.
Okay.
I believe her name is Susie.
See, I think I got a picture of that also because we walked over there.
Little short rock,
Mm-hmm.
kind of slant to it.
Okay. Susie Route.
I believe that was right. I ain't looked at it lately. But, they don't bury Grandma out down there. And the water was bad dry in the grave. Grandpa bought a lot where he buried that down. Little boy buried his wife, didn't bury her. They buried the baby on the grandparents' lot.
Okay. Okay.
Taylor the route, I don't know which one it is. See, my grandmother was Taylor before she was married.
Yep. Yep.
And she's Horace Cashin is distant kin though.
Horace Cashin. I didn't know Horace Cashin was distant kin.
See, his grandmother was a Taylor.
Susan Taylor, I think.
Hmm.
Yeah. See, the reason why I'm doing all this is because basically, Kenneth, that's the last of the Brookses. You know, Brooks' name. And I want to wind up having all this stuff to pass on to him. He don't care anything, but he's 6
Well-
years old. Yeah.
Well, Paul and Kenneth is Elias
Yeah,
Brooks.
the last.
But then
yeah.
Ryan is the Elias Brooks.
Right. Right.
Kenneth's son is the Elias Brooks.
Mm-hmm.
There is no more Brooks after that of this family.
All come in girls.
All of them come in girls. Right. Uh-huh. So the last of Yulee Brooks, and probably maybe even the last of Harvey Brooks. You know. That.
Harvey was going in with J.C. Brooks and Clyde and all of them.
Okay. So there is some Brookses on that.
But I was trying to think where how the
Brother, the Yulee Brooks is
Yeah.
Ryan will be the last one.
Yeah. Yulee, Ryan is the last one. Yeah.
He will be the last one.
Yeah.
you Harrison.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that he will be the last one.
But I was trying to think about Kenny's boy. Gordon was kind of wild, and didn't know too much about what Gordon done. See, his ex-wife, I think, didn't care about women too much, was trying to start a car. And she couldn't make connection. I was sitting, coming up the street, she hollered at me, and I talked. And over showed her how to start. Sat there working in the seat next to her. Gordon run up and grabbed me in the shirt collar. I wanted to catch you, Rose. I said, catch what? Told him to turn me loose for it. Like that.
So he thought you were somebody else.
No, he knows who I was, but
Oh.
he thought I was fooling with his ex-wife. He didn't want to live over there where the ass go up.
Uh-huh. But all you were doing is helping her
I
work.
had to start a car.
Yeah.
Some of those you had to work a gear shift like it was a shortage in some of those. I know you were getting get started.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't going part like that was too. But I tell you, had 4 boys over where I was. You got one down in Scottsburg. And Jim lived in the hospital, Dave lived in the hospital. He had 4 boys over where I was. It'd be a big argument, but I said, no, he ain't got 4 boys over here. Jim was born in July, August, before I was born in December. How come he know? His 4. Paul's dead. He married Taylor. That's that story across the road. You might know something about them players. That's Church of Christ people.
Oh, no, Taylor's, no.
But it's Paul Brooks, right?
Paul Brooks married Sarah Taylor.
Sarah
That
Taylor.
don't mean,
Yeah.
that don't mean anything.
But they argued about that who I took after. Bo told Daddy, he said he took out them down Jones to this wild, mean, going to him, hiding chickens. Then they'd come back and they'd tell about the Joneses, put bad the route had some people. Then over the line, they said, well, I guess he flew around Thornton Home too much, Thornton got shot. And said, here he is. I never heard such a racket. And when I got married, I didn't tell nothing about it. Didn't tell Thornton Home I was getting married, nobody.
So just showed up with Aunt Jenny, huh?
Well, I asked old man Ruth Cooley about marrying us. He said, hell, long as she'll be a woman, I ain't married. They all asked me for 2 letters, why didn't you let Daddy marry? And he turned me down.
So who married you? Somebody
We went to Huntsville and got married.
at work,
Huntsville.
Huntsville?
Kay Hunt, the only one in the bus that was on there.
That's funny.
Brothers, sisters didn't know it. Parents didn't know it. His mom didn't know it.
You went to Huntsville and got married.
They questioned the hell out of me down there about how many times I've been married. The Jenny told me she'd been married before, had the house door, papers and everything. That judge told me, he said, now, you know your penetration fine, you lying to me the other day. I said, if I told you anything else, I'd be lying to you.
If I told you anything else, yeah.
He said, he's 32 years old and couldn't even want me married. I said, yes, Judge, that's what I thought.
If I told you anything else, I'd be lying,
He
yeah.
questioned the heck out of it.
But you, I remember when you got married, I mean, you know, afterwards, remember talking about, got married.
I bought a 56 model Chevrolet car, and looked like I got bad techniques in my head. Had me Roger bit motor in it. It's a sharp car. I bought it. Me and Jenny like separated, they come in with it. Next thing I know, she comes to the house for work. Well, we're on there about 30 days. Somebody never had it come to me and wanted to buy it. I sold it. It was a racket in, but I called it sold it.
Didn't want you to have it, and then didn't want you to sell it.
We had to separate them, but we had some trouble.
I know one thing, I'll tell you now, because there's nobody, I mean, she's gone, everybody's gone. Mr. Brooks could not stand Jenny. He could not stand her. I don't know where you knew that or not, did
Oh,
you?
yeah, I know.
We would come home and something, and he'd say, "You're my best daughter-in-law." I can't stand that, Jenny. And I mean, he really didn't make too much bones about it. You know, he did not in front of you, but around the rest of the family, he did
Well, I
not.
know, but see, he didn't like calling the name Paul, you.
Okay.
His mom never named you. That's one reason I didn't.
Your middle name is Yulie? Oh, I didn't know that.
But I didn't name the name Paul.
But he didn't like
Well,
naming Paul.
well, he didn't like calling, act all over. He didn't like calling his name you were Junior. And name is Paul Forrester.
Yeah. But I just know, now I never heard Miss Brooks make any comment. I never heard anything one way or the other from her. I never heard her condemn or anything. But Mr. Brooks, he made no bones about it. He did not like Jimmy. He just did not like
Oh, he first called, she been married before. And you could beat that. I said, well, I have, but I didn't.
He just didn't like her.
But the young, that's old generation, so that's awful. My married, been married for.
Oh, yeah, yeah. See, I always liked Miss Edwards.
Was she awake?
But she was something else too, wasn't she?
Oh, man.
Lawrence,
Yes,
I'm gonna leave this right here with you, sir. That's your medicine for 2 o'clock.
okay. You want me to take it and look at it?
Well, I prefer you took it, but I can't force you to do anything. You bigger than I am.
Okay, thank you. I don't know.
He is,
They don't say do
I've been
anything.
spending 2 years on the computer looking up all my heritage and everything. And within 15 minutes, he's already answered some questions that I couldn't
Figure out.
find. Well, where did this guy go between 1820 and 1830? Well, he's off in Louisiana, and one of them got killed, and he's got all kinds of things. And I'm going, son of a gun.
You need to bring a notebook with you next
Oh,
time.
exactly.
Well, I went to ambulance driver and told my doctor today I failed. Doctor asked him to work to when he asked himself when you question him. I questioned 10 times until he asked for the question I could. Asked me how old I was. Oh, I was young. I told him 85. How much you like being 86? I said 29 days, 30.
Well, see, it's great that you've got your memory because, hey, there's a lot of stuff now that I can't remember a lot of things that I've just blocked out. But it's great that you've got the memory that you've got.
Tay, I'll be honest with you, my memory ain't good as it used to be.
Well,
Back years ago, when you and Jimmy Herford and all was playing on a bunch of cows, well, I could have them up and tell them what they're gonna cost in my head quick and they'd punch them.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's like Grandpa Monks. Grandpa Monks could do that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you could do.
The main thing, I ain't doing none of that
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to do it.
now. I watch the stock market every morning and keep up what's going on there.
Well, you know, when I was working, Lawrence, I mean, they'd say, well, you can't do, I had people in front of me asking me, or I was trying to count money and people in front of me. I had employees behind me asking me something, and I could do 2 or 3 things at one time and do that. And then I was pretty good on adding up figures. Now, don't give me any decimals, but as far as adding up numbers and stuff, and even to this day, I get ready to do my checks and checkbook, I use a paper and pen. I don't go back to I may go back to the ad machine and double check it, but I use it and I can do. But my memory is not as, I know it's slipping on a lot of things. Can't remember names. That's where I really can't.
Well, it takes me sometimes a little while to like the brothers. I couldn't come up with the brother's name or go this off my mind.
Mm-hmm.
I know things like that.
Well, I have to really, on that. But I'm gonna tell you what, anybody that lives to be there in their 80s, by gosh, we deserve to be able to not have to worry about some of that stuff anymore. That's the way I look at it.
I tell people here about going down to play bingo, but they say, we're not interested. I said, exercise your mind, make your fingers work better.
Mm-hmm.
And this old lady across the hall, about 6 weeks ago, she's kind of goofy like. One morning I told her, I said, go down and play bingo. I know she'd come there to win that. And I got her now, she'll keep up with numbers, bingo the other day, first thing, but.
Well, it is. It is, it's mine, things. I know, they like, doctors will tell you if you can do it. I've never been word puzzles.
No, I ain't done that yet.
I've never done that. But people that used to, they'll say continue to do it because it stimulates your mind. But I've never been good at word puzzles.
I walk 10 times day and night all the way around. That was last week was 14, couldn't leave the room, I fell to the room. Had this flu virus bad here.
Mm-hmm.
And I got sleeping. This morning I didn't about to move yet. I got get sure for breakfast. Walked 3 times around, went and eat breakfast, come back. Did I take no medicine?
But that's the good exercise. That's keeping your body moving in the exercise. So that's good for you.
My New Year's resolution was I was gonna park that thing, park my walking stick away, and use nothing. But since I failed on that thing,
You figured you better.
well, I better keep on something. That doctor talked to me in Nashville. But
Yeah.
now that next person's face, I ain't worried about going up there and being put to sleep and dying.
Mm-hmm.
The biggest thing I worry about going up there and being put to sleep and wake up with no mind.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's the big thing I worry about, paralyzed.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't worried about that. I said, you ought to die. I said, I ain't worried about that.
Because that's the end. Yeah.
I don't go up there and be worse shape than I was up there.
Yeah. As you get older, that's the danger, is the putting to sleep. Not what they do to you.
Mm-hmm.
It's the putting to sleep. It's that anesthesia that affects you. And the thing of it is, it takes it so much longer to work out of your system than younger person. But that's your danger is.
Well, 2 years ago when they know that work on me, be 2 years in March. It wasn't then by my memory when I woke up. They checked me there 2 or 3 days.
Come on, yeah. Well, that I think that's the reason so many older people, when they fall and break a hip, then they have to be put to sleep to do anything, and then they wind up getting pneumonia, and I think that's the bad part about it. It's the putting to sleep. that anesthesia.
I drank one cup like this up to here of wine the other night before I go to bed. Doctor says I can drink up to 12 ounces. I heard me. He asked me how many times to go back and refill that cup. I don't. So they got me on the limit how much food I can drink. And drank 12 of these cups a day like this.
Of water?
Water, coffee, tea, what it might be.
Mm-hmm.
Wine. And I got him up there last spring, told me, Doc, I said, started me to death on food. What's wrong with you, boy? Got people on hay, what you on?
Well, I know you, I've heard that a small thing of wine is good for you. It's supposed to be really good for you.
I walk and got a capsule I take with routine procedures.
Mm-hmm.
I take it before I go to bed. Eat me 2 peanut butter and crackers and drink wine and hit the bed.
Do you sleep good?
Sleep good most all the time.
See, that's good. See, I don't sleep good. There is nights that if I get 2 hours of sleep, I've done good. And I wake up, if I do go to sleep, I wake up every 2 hours.
Well, then
And I don't get that, I never get that really good, hard sleep over a long period.
Well, I go to bed around 10:30. If I go to bed early now, I'll wake up about 1, I'm going back to sleep. And Marilyn has woke me up 7:15 there for most time I get about 6:30.
But I just don't, a lot of times I don't go to bed for maybe 11:30. But my best sleep is 6, 7, or 8 o'clock in the morning. That's my best 3 hours of sleep. That's,
Otherwise, you ain't up going early in the morning.
Oh, she ain't getting up early,
No.
Don't be calling her early.
no, that's not mine.
Yeah.
But I cannot. But other than that, I'm awake and I'm just, every 2 hours. So I never really get that good, peaceful sleep that you need. So I just can't do it. Now, I've never been an early. Even when Wilson and I was married, I was never early. He would get up,
Yep.
and he got up and got the kids off for breakfast. I've never been an early person. I've never been even before I married. Mother used to say, I don't know what's wrong with her. I can't get her up out of bed. That's just always been my nature. I've always been. I could have worked a shift from 7 to 11 at night. I would have been very content, and then come home and maybe go to bed at about 2 o'clock and sleep till 10 the next morning. I'd have been fine.
Mom got me a coffee machine to wear before I was left home. He don't understand why I said nowhere and I ain't used it since I've been here. I said, Paul, I got coffee. I said, anytime I want it. I put coffee and then make coffee. I said, he didn't drink too much. I said, ain't nothing wrong with reading they use it. I got wine, no problem with it.
You use that, yeah.
Yeah.
I tell you, women here at Pierce Shears would put rockwood behind the ear and blow holes to.
Yeah.
That was much of that.
Nah, I don't think so.
One looked a bit too big.
Well, how is Marilyn doing?
She got a leg getting her covered.
Oh, has she?
I told him she bought the house out there to as good while I was young.
She's got a 2-story. Yeah, I remember her talking about stairs. Is the bedrooms all upstairs?
They ain't got a bedroom downstairs.
Oh,
Yeah, I know she's having a rough time then.
Yeah, this lady, she going to Mars Hospital, you know, done a test on it. They think maybe brain something in the leg. This one leg.
well, see, all of Kevin's bedrooms is upstairs too.
Yep.
And like I say, that's for young people. You always, when you're young, you should at least have a bedroom downstairs. At least one bedroom downstairs.
Well, I think that's over the house with a big cut. I really ought to keep it and move into the small. But it's 4 steps go back, 4 steps in front. I said, damn, I don't keep something like that.
Yeah. Well, I knew that Marilyn had told me once before that they'd had that, you know, had that upstairs, and she said she wished she didn't have. But anyway, when you got, they may have to sell that house and buy them a,
Well, they always been talking about they give 114,000 for it, off 240 for it. They use.
That's darn good. Yeah.
Mhm.
But she said, well, we can keep buying back nothing. Haven't cost that much to tell home.
but she may have to buy one that's on, at least got more, down one level type situation as she gets older.
I'll tell you this about Paul. That's why Paul, you'll go sometime 6 weeks, 2 months, don't call, don't become about nothing. He come in one day about halfway. Day, I'm ashamed I don't come see you no more than I do. I'm just so busy and this and that. I had me a little speech figured out. I said, Paul, don't worry about it. I said, I'm gonna do what I want to do. You do what you want to do. I said, you can't have caught bread in you that way. I said, them Edwards go 5 years and we know where Jesus comes. They go 5 years and couldn't find them. I said, bread in you can't help it.
Bread in you.
Well, he said, Dad, I didn't know. I thought I was Brooks. I said, you're supposed to be a Brooks, but get the head bird in you. One place fussing at.
Got the Edwards in you.
It's like they all get together and get started and let's let me go home last fall. They get ready to go up and talk to me, you know. Told Merrill, I said, well, I got something figured out I want to do. I said, what? First go up there and get them whooped down. I just got ahead of them. I told them then come to my cruise, I don't say it first of April. Then we decide then what I'm going to do. I either going to sell my house first of April, I'm going home. They said, how come you cooked that? I said, I called me at this morning, told that. First go up there and get them whooped inside,
Yep.
I just got ahead of them.
And then when 1st of April come, you decide, see, that's kind of what Mother did. Mother kept saying, when we put her in the assisted living down there, she said, I had to put her in August because Earl was having that surgery done. I had put her in August, and I said, well, Mother, you got to stay here through the winter because there's nobody around to help you during the winter. And then I said, in the spring, you can go back. If you want to go back home, you can go back home. And then in the spring comes, she said, you know, I just really don't want to give up my room. I said, well, thank you. That's what we wanted to hear anyway. And she didn't.
Yeah,
I
she
mean,
liked it. Yeah.
She never wanted to go back
She liked it, so.
at that. She was lonesome out there. I know she was. And Earl, she wanted Earl to come every day. He couldn't do it. I was away. And I know she got lonesome. And she had it ball. She loved to go get her nails done, go play bingo, all the activities around. She loved it down there. And so she never wanted to go back home.
Well, I won twice this way, been gonna give both way out there in the room. Got all kind of candy and cookies, different things, then boys bring in piling up. They said, you win, give away. I said, well, I give my son a good little extra win more if you give back.
Well, yeah. But I mean, you've got company up here. You've got somebody to watch out after you. You got your meals here. I mean, I think this is a smart thing for you to be right here.
When I played, you told me all that. You know what come through my mind? It's a drying house. You dry your bank account up and you just try to run away here.
But you know what, Lawrence? You can't take it with you.
Well, I know that.
They ain't gonna have no hearse behind you, and they ain't gonna put that money in the casket when they carry. So I mean, you know,
I
hey,
know what you're talking about.
why not use it now for you? Because you have worked all of your life for this. You've worked hard all of your life, and use it for you. Your kids can get along
Well, now,
and make their own do.
I got a granddaughter. You know what she told me last summer?
What's that?
I was talking about going home. She said, Pops, I put $1,500 a month on your bill
Put $1,500 a month, what?
on my bill.
Oh,
Meryl's daughter.
yeah.
She made me a blanket around the bed. So then to the bone, nothing but it's good without the sewing machine.
But I think this is a smart place for you. Like you said, hey, if you had a fell at home and lay there, I mean, you know,
I got up on my own here.
well, you got up yourself, but I mean, oh,
I about picked up cans in Jenny's one night and come in. Been down the ditches everywhere. Had a big sack of cans on my back. Went through the yard and thrown over there and root and had to put 13 stitches in the finger.
Now what cut it?
Fell on.
On a root?
root.
Oh,
I
okay.
fell on the root, but the cans broke up in the.
I got you.
Jenny said, you didn't have them damn cans for you up in the house. But I broke hip from it and the can fall.
Well, yeah. Well, but like you say, I mean, you know, that's what you worked hard. Because y'all worked hard. I mean, milking them cows and all that stuff.
Twice a
coming up,
day, 365
that's-
days a year.
That's hard labor. So
Well-
you worked hard for that money.
I'm glad you and Jenny got a war party quit hitting me. And how 100 cows milk is bit so much. Crackers, my roots come up that Said, how you got to go to face 100 cows going to milk 4 o'clock in and you got to go and milk some cows, feed the calves, nobody's happy. I said, I'm happy. I said, I'm working $200 a day.
Yeah.
I said, I'm happy now. They said, you happy milking them cows? I said, yeah.
Well, that's all you never known.
Well,
It's all you'd known all of your life.
I'm third edge and everything, and I get, about what my pocket was that day.
Well, now Wilson was fortunate to work at the farm, Pennell Farm, with the cows there for a while, but he was fortunate to get this other position, and he didn't have to get up. I mean, that was a 5-day-a-week job, and he was just fortunate to be able to do that, and he was happy doing that. And Lord, when he died, I mean, people knew him. He knew all the sheriff's deputies. He knew he knew people around, all the construction people, road people, you know, he knew so many, but he was happy doing that.
Well, he'd paint parking lots some on the weekend.
He did that on the weekends, and I helped him some do that. Hold the string, you know, to pull for the chalk line and stuff like that. We'd help. But he did that, paint them little church parking lots, and well, he did 2 or 3 apartment complexes there. But, you know, he liked to do that. That was something that he liked to do with the little machines, big paint. But then the rest of it, those last few years, I mean, he was supervisor. He did what he wanted to when he wanted to. And that was very little, to tell you the truth about it. Very little.
When he got the job down there.
Yeah, he got the job done because he had people underneath him.
Well, he told me about the first 2 weeks he was down there. He told me, I don't get a paycheck, I'm catching that damn bus home for this damn place you arrest me.
But, yeah.
I talked to him later, he said, oh, I'm getting lucky, damn.
Yeah, I mean, you know, he made a lot of friends, and then when we married and I moved down there and I started working, we made a lot of friends down there and stuff, and you know, I never, he used to kid me right before he died. He said, think I'm gonna retire and I'm gonna move back to Fayetteville. I said, well, bye-bye, go if you want to. I said, but you know what? I ain't going. And he said, oh, you will go if I do. I said, you watch me. I'm telling you, I am not going back to Fayetteville.
And he said he was going to run for sheriff.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't anticipate winning, but he was going to run for sheriff.
But I said, I am not going back to Fayetteville. And that was year or so right before he died. But I had made up my mind that I would never come back to Fayetteville to live.
You like Memphis, well enough to say that.
That's exactly. I was not coming back to Fayetteville. Lawrence, the only thing I ever wanted that I would have come back to Fayetteville for, Mother and Daddy, where I was raised, there was 100 and something acres of land there. On the opposite side of the road, there was 12 acres from my home place. All I ever wanted, I wanted that 12 acres of land, and I wanted to build a house about halfway down that 12 acres. And when I came home one time because Daddy and them was going to sell that because they'd already built down there on Huntsville Highway. And we came home, Wes and I, one time to approach him about buying that 12 acres of land. That was our intentions of asking him about what he would sell us that 12 acres for. We hadn't been in that house maybe 30 or 40 minutes. Daddy said, well, I got some good news to tell you. I said, what kind of news is that? Sold the farm last week. He sold it to somebody in Huntsville.
Yeah.
Sold the farm. I said, oh, you did? Yep. I said, all of it? I said, across the road? Yep, sold it all. I never said a word. Never said anything. We got back in the car to head back to Memphis. I said, Wilson, that's it. I will never come back to Fayetteville. Never. And that was my breaking point right there. That made up my mind. And I never told Mother and Daddy about it. I told Mother after Daddy died about it. I said, y'all always wondered why I never came back. But I told her why. That I said that broke my heart because that was the only thing that I ever wanted. I didn't want the farm, the big farm. All I wanted was that 12 acres of land. And when he said he'd sold it, I said, I'll never go back. And I hadn't. And I don't intend to. That's
I'm gonna vacuum and it's loud.
okay.